Imagine stepping back in time. You find yourself in 18th century Mexico. Towering mountains surround you. Lush forests cover the slopes. This is the Sierra Gorda, a rugged, beautiful region in the heart of Mexico. Here, amidst the dramatic landscape, lie architectural wonders. These are the Franciscan Missions of the Sierra Gorda, 5 remarkable churches built by the Franciscan order. They stand as testaments to a rich history and a fascinating cultural exchange. These missions are not just buildings, they tell tales of Spanish missionaries, indigenous communities, and the merging of 2 worlds. Their construction, a monumental task, forever altered the landscape and the lives of the people in this region. The Sierra Gorda itself is a sight to behold. Part of the Sierra Madre Oriental mountain range, it stretches across the state of Querétaro. Deep valleys cut through the land. Rivers wind their way through the green expanse. This rugged terrain, while challenging, holds a certain magic. Within this breathtaking landscape, the Franciscan missions are hidden gems. Each mission, though connected by a shared history, possesses its own distinct personality. They served as centers of community life, education, and cultural exchange. Their location, carefully chosen, speaks to the Franciscans' desire to reach the indigenous populations living in these remote areas. The 16th century marked a tumultuous period in Mexican history. The arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the 1500s brought profound changes. The Spanish brought their language, their religion, and their way of life. This clash of cultures had a profound impact on the indigenous people of Mexico. The Sierra Gorda, though remote, was not immune to these changes. The indigenous groups of the Sierra Gorda, primarily the Pame people, held their own beliefs and traditions. They lived in small, dispersed communities, relying on the land for sustenance. The arrival of the Spanish brought new challenges and opportunities. In the midst of this cultural upheaval, the Franciscan order emerged as key players in the Sierra Gorda. The Franciscans, a Catholic religious order, were known for their missionary zeal and their commitment to serving the poor and marginalized. They saw in the indigenous people of the Sierra Gorda souls to be saved and brought into the Christian faith. Led by figures like Fray Junipero Serra, the Franciscans embarked on a mission to convert and integrate the indigenous populations. Their strategy involved establishing missions in key locations throughout the Sierra Gorda. These missions were not just churches, but also served as centers of social and economic organization. The construction of the Franciscan missions in the Sierra Gorda was a monumental undertaking. The Franciscans relied heavily on indigenous labor, often drawing on traditional building techniques. This collaboration between the Franciscans and the indigenous people is reflected in the mission's unique architecture. The establishment of the missions marked a turning point in the history of the Sierra Gorda. They introduced new forms of social organization, new economic activities, and most significantly, a new religion. The impact of the missions on the indigenous communities was complex and multifaceted, leaving a lasting legacy on the region's cultural landscape. The Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda are not merely places of worship, they are architectural marvels. They stand as testaments to a unique period in Mexican history, where Spanish Baroque exuberance met the simplicity and spirituality of indigenous aesthetics. This fusion of styles created something entirely new, a testament to the cultural blending that defined this era. Imagine standing before one of these missions. Your eyes are drawn upwards, following the lines of the facade. You see the intricate carvings, a blend of European motifs and indigenous symbols. The facades of the Sierra Gorda missions are like open books, their carvings narrating stories from the Bible, tales of saints, and scenes from everyday life. These visual narratives served an important purpose. For the indigenous population, many of whom were illiterate, these carvings were their window into the teachings of the Catholic faith. Look closely at the facade of Mission San Miguel de Conca. Notice the depiction of St. Michael slaying a dragon, a powerful image of good triumphing over evil. These carvings, crafted with meticulous detail, are not mere decorations. They are expressions of faith and cultural identity. Step inside any of the Sierra Gorda missions, and you'll be greeted by a sense of serenity and awe. The interiors, while simpler than the ornate facades, are no less impressive. Sunlight streams through small windows, illuminating the space with a warm glow. The air is thick with the scent of incense, and whispers of prayers echoed through the centuries. Look up, and you'll likely see a beautifully crafted retablo, a multi-tiered altarpiece adorned with paintings and sculptures of saints. These retablos, often gilded in gold, served as visual reminders of the glory of God and the celestial realm. The Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda are more than just architectural wonders. They are living museums, their walls whispering tales of a bygone era. They stand as testaments to the resilience of indigenous culture, the transformative power of faith, and the enduring legacy of human endeavor. As you wander through these hallowed halls, remember that you are walking through history. The Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda were catalysts for profound social and cultural transformation. Imagine the ripple effect as these missions spread, altering the fabric of life for the indigenous communities. Traditional ways of life encountered the doctrines and practices of Catholicism. The Franciscans introduced new agricultural techniques, crafts, and forms of social organization. This exchange led to a distinctive cultural blend that defines the Sierra Gorda today. Walk through any market in the Sierra Gorda today, and you'll witness the enduring legacy of this cultural fusion. The vibrant textiles, woven with intricate patterns passed down through generations, often incorporate motifs inspired by Catholic iconography. The cuisine, a tantalizing blend of indigenous ingredients and Spanish culinary traditions, reflects the intermingling of flavors that occurred over centuries. Even in the realm of language, the echoes of the past resonate. The indigenous languages of the Sierra Gorda, though sadly facing endangerment, have been enriched by Spanish vocabulary and phrases. This linguistic fusion reflects the complex interplay of cultures, where elements of both the colonizer and the colonized have been woven into the tapestry of everyday life. The impact of the Franciscan missions extended beyond the tangible realms of architecture, agriculture, and language. They left an indelible mark on the spiritual landscape of the Sierra Gorda. The conversion to Catholicism, though often intertwined with the complexities of colonialism, brought with it new belief systems, rituals, and festivals. Today, the Sierra Gorda is a region deeply rooted in Catholic tradition. Yet within this faith, one can still discern the echoes of indigenous spirituality. The reverence for nature, the importance of community, and the belief in the interconnectedness of all things have found a place within the framework of Catholicism. The Franciscan missions, beyond their spiritual and cultural significance, also played a pivotal role in the economic development of the Sierra Gorda. The Franciscans, recognizing the region's fertile land and natural resources, established the missions as centers of agricultural innovation. They introduced new crops, such as wheat and grapes, and taught the indigenous population European farming techniques. These agricultural advancements transformed the Sierra Gorda into a breadbasket, not just for its own people but also for surrounding regions. The missions, with their workshops and skilled artisans, also became hubs of craft production. The indigenous population renowned for their weaving, pottery, and woodworking skills, found new markets for their crafts, contributing to the economic growth of their communities. Imagine a world map dotted with exceptional places. These are not just any locations, they are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Among these treasured places stand the Franciscan Missions of the Sierra Gorda, recognized by UNESCO in 2003. This designation is not merely an honor, it's a global recognition of the mission's importance. It acknowledges their architectural splendor, their testament to cultural exchange, and their role in shaping the history of the Sierra Gorda. But more than that, it underscores the need to protect these irreplaceable treasures for generations to come. The UNESCO World Heritage designation comes with a responsibility, a commitment to safeguard these sites for all humankind. It means ensuring their structural integrity, protecting them from the ravages of time and the elements, and preserving their cultural authenticity. This is where the work of archaeologists, architects, historians, and local communities converge. Imagine the meticulous work involved in preserving these centuries-old structures. They strive to maintain the delicate balance between preservation and restoration, ensuring that the missions remain authentic testaments to their past. The Franciscan missions are not relics of a bygone era, frozen in time. They are living, breathing spaces, woven into the fabric of present-day life in the Sierra Gorda. Locals gather within their hallowed halls for religious services, their voices echoing through the centuries, connecting them to generations past. The missions also serve as vibrant centers for cultural events. These events, a vibrant blend of Indigenous and Spanish traditions, are a testament to the enduring legacy of cultural exchange that the missions embody. The Franciscan Missions of the Sierra Gorda, with their architectural grandeur, their stories of cultural fusion, offer us a glimpse into a pivotal chapter of human history. They remind us of the power of cultural exchange and the enduring spirit of the human quest for meaning. They are windows to a shared human story. As we've journeyed through the heart of Mexico, exploring the Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda, we've uncovered more than just bricks and mortar. We've encountered a testament to the human spirit's resilience, its capacity for adaptation, and its enduring quest for connection. These missions, though born from a tumultuous period of conquest and conversion, have transcended their colonial origins to become symbols of cultural fusion, resilience, and shared heritage. They stand as a testament to the power of human interaction, where different worldviews, beliefs, and artistic expressions converge to create something unique and enduring. The Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda are not just relics of the past. They are living, breathing spaces, woven into the fabric of present-day life in the region. They are places where history comes alive, where the stories of indigenous communities, Franciscan friars, and the complex interplay of cultures continue to be told and retold. But these irreplaceable treasures are facing challenges, from the ravages of time and the elements to the pressures of development and neglect. Preserving these missions is a collective endeavor that requires the active participation of local communities, visitors, and anyone who believes in the importance of safeguarding our shared human heritage. Imagine future generations, their eyes wide with wonder as they stand before these architectural marvels, their fingers tracing the intricate carvings, their minds transported back in time. Imagine them listening intently as elders share stories passed down through generations. By preserving the Franciscan missions, we safeguard physical structures and stories. We create a legacy, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity. The Franciscan missions of the Sierra Gorda beckon us to explore their hidden courtyards, to marvel at their architectural grandeur, and reflect on the complexities of history. They invite us to appreciate cultural fusion and recognize the importance of preserving our shared heritage. Let us venture beyond the well-trodden paths and delve into the heart of the Sierra Gorda.